Hey guys, welcome back to FedEx Gaming's Redstone tutorials. In this tutorial, I'm showing you guys how to build my secret ceiling staircase. Now, obviously, it's not so secret since the button is right there, but I'll show you the input at the end so you can hide your button if you want to. So if we click this button right here, our staircase comes out of the ceiling, and we can go ahead and go up it. And then once up top, we can click our button and close our staircase behind us. Now up here, obviously, you get to do whatever you want. That's the glory of Minecraft. And then when we're ready to leave, we just click the button again. Our staircase reopens up, and then we can go ahead, go down it, and then obviously it closes behind us once we click this button. And there we have it. So let's start building this thing, guys. All right, guys, so for this build, we're going to need a 8x6 spacing, and you're also going to have to make sure it is a 3 high ceiling. See how I could jump up like this? So just make sure you're 3 high up in the sky. Now I added this right here just to show you where our staircase is going to be dropping down. So if you come to the right hand side of your 8x6 spacing and you count up 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is where your staircase is going to be starting. So right here is going to be the top stair, and you're going to be going down like that. All right, guys, so for this build, we're going to need 9 sticky pistons, 1 piston, 1 dropper, 1 hopper, 12 redstone repeaters, 1 redstone comparator, 1 redstone torch, 30 redstone dust, 2 buttons. Then we're going to need some blocks of choice. I'm going to be using quartz and quartz stairs. Obviously, you can use nether brick stairs and nether brick. You can use sandstone and sandstone wood, whatever you like, as long as it matches and keeps it, hidden. We're also going to need 1 slab. That is optional if you don't want to put your button right there. That's the reason why I have that slab right there. We're also going to need some blocks to put our redstone down on, and we're also going to need a lever. I forgot. So just make sure you get a lever out as well. So let's start building this thing, guys. All right, guys, so the first thing we're going to do is put in our pistons. So once you've gotten your 8x6 spacing, come to the bottom right and then obviously count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is where our pistons are going to be going. So we're going to go over to the 3rd block right here, and we're going to come up 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to take out our sticky pistons and put 3 sticky pistons facing downwards. So 1, 2, 3, like that. Next, we're going to go ahead and do is we can delete all these blocks, and we're going to put another row of 3 sticky pistons next to this one. So we're going to go up a block, and then we're going to put 3 sticky pistons facing downwards right here as well. So 1, 2, and 3, like that. Then we can go ahead and delete this block right here. And then what we're going to do is put a sticky piston over here and another sticky piston facing downwards like that. And that's going to be all the pistons that are going to be moving our stairs. Next, what you can go ahead and do is put in your stairs. So what I like to do is come down here, and we're going to put a staircase here. Oop, that's redstone dust. Here, here, and here, like that. So now all our stairs are in. So now we can start doing some redstone. So what I want you to do is start over here by this piston, this sticky piston, and we're going to count over 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to come up 2 blocks like that. Delete this block, and this right here is going to be our input block. So any power going to this is going to power our entire build. So let's start doing some redstone, guys. So what I want you to first do is come over 3 blocks towards this sticky piston right over here. So 1, 2, 3, like that. And we're going to go ahead and put some redstone dust here and put a repeater coming out of it on 4 ticks delay with some redstone dust going into it like so. We're going to first start off by doing the extension, and then we're going to do the retraction. Next, what I want you to do is put some blocks right above these. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, like that. And we're going to go ahead and put some redstone dust here, here, and then put a 2 tick delay repeater going this way. So put a repeater on 2 ticks, put a block in front of it, and then a block over above this piston with 2 pieces of redstone dust right here and right here, like so. Next, we're going to come right over here on this side of the piston. We're going to come out 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put 2 repeaters here, 1, 2. This one's going to be on 2 ticks, just like this one, and then put the one behind it on 4 ticks with some redstone dust like that, and that's going to power our top pistons. Next, what we're going to do is come down a block over here from our input block and put a repeater going this way on 3 ticks delay, like that. Put a block in front of your 3 tick delay repeater, a block over to the side with redstone dust right here. Next, put a piston facing upwards away from this redstone dust. And oops, we need a sand block. I forgot to tell you that, but we're going to need 1 sand block. Put a sand block on top of this piston. That will create a monostable circuit. Next, what we're going to do is put a block next to the left-hand side of this monostable circuit with a repeater going this way on 1 tick delay. Put a block in front of the 1 tick delay repeater. A block down, and then coming out of this block going into that redstone dust, we're going to put a repeater right here on 2 ticks delay. Put some redstone dust up here on top of this block, and then put a repeater going this way off this block with the redstone dust on 1 tick delay with redstone dust in front of it. and then a block of choice in front of that. So take out whatever block color you're using. I'm going to be using quartz for my entire thing. So I'm going to put a quartz block right here because you will be able to see it when it's opened up. Next, what you're going to do is coming off of this dust right here, we're going to make a pretty much like a backwards L shape or a J shape right around this repeater. Put redstone dust along all of it. Put a repeater going this way on 1 tick delay. Put a block in front of it. Put a piece of redstone dust here, then take out your blocks of choice once again and put a block of choice right here, just so you don't have to see the redstone and it looks nice like that. And that's going to power our bottom pistons, and it's also going to power this piston right here. Next, what I want you to do is come back to your input block, and we're going to come right over here to the top of this sticky piston, and we're going to put a sticky piston facing downwards off this one with a block in front of it like that. And what that's going to do is power this middle sticky piston, but then it's going to retract it back up so it doesn't fully lift this staircase right here all the way up. Off your input block, we're going to put a block right here and put a repeater going into the input block. Then what we're going to do is put a slab right behind it like this. Next, come over here to where your sticky piston is, and we're going to put 2 repeaters going into it on 2 ticks delay like so. And then we're just going to put dust along the sides of these repeaters right here, and then we're going to hook this up right here. Now we could put a button to any part of this, so let's take out our buttons so we can go ahead and test it out. So now our entire extension should be working. So if I click this button, all our pistons should push down our staircases just fine. So if I click this button, our staircase goes down. Beautiful. Now all we have to do is just set up the retraction. All right, guys, so now we're going to go ahead and put in our retraction. Now this part is very easy. All we have to do is come back to our input block right here and go off to the left hand side where this 3 tick delay repeater is and put a torch up right here. Then going off the right hand side of this torch, we're going to put a dropper right above the 3 tick delay repeater facing upwards. Put a hopper going into the top of this dropper like that. Then what I want you to do is go inside your dropper and put 1 item in there. It doesn't really matter, just put any item, dirt, something. Just then coming out of your dropper off to the left hand side of it, we're going to put a comparator coming out of this hopper like this. Don't worry if it hooks up to this redstone dust, it's not going to do anything to it. Then we're going to put a block in front of our comparator right above this 1 tick delay repeater with dust on top of it. Then coming out of the block with the dust, we're going to go back towards these pistons right here and put repeater right here on 3 ticks delay. Put a block in front of the 3 tick delay repeater. Next, put a block right above this 1 tick delay repeater right here. And then coming out of this block, we're going to put another repeater on 3 ticks delay with a block in front of it like this. Some redstone dust in front of that 3 tick delay repeater and a block in front of the sticky piston. And that is it for all the redstone except for one thing. Now all we have to do is just swing back over here, and where our input block is off to the right hand side, see where this 4 tick delay repeater is, just put a block right here next to the 4 tick delay repeater. And then we're going to take out our lever. So go ahead and take out your lever and put a lever right here. Now do not touch that lever. All it's going to do is redirect this redstone right here. We need that to be redirected, or else it's going to go into this 3 tick delay repeater and create a clock motion, which is going to break it. It's literally just going to go around in a clock and it's going to get broken. So make sure you get that lever in there, and we should be completely done, guys. So when I click this button right here, it should retract our staircase. So click the button. Our staircase gets retracted perfectly. Click the button again, and our staircase should get extended out perfectly. So, boop. There we go. Our staircase comes out. We should be able to go up it right now. So, do. There we go. Now, all we have left to do is put in our top button and clean it up. So if you want to do what I did over there with the button coming out of the ceiling, that's why I have this slab here. If you're not doing that, then you don't need that half slab there. But all you have to do is just put a block right below this half slab, delete this block, and put some redstone dust down here. And then you can have your button right here off the ceiling to activate your staircase. See? Click it again and our staircase opens up. All right, guys, so now that we are completely done, all we have to do is just clean up the top and add in our button for the top function right up here. So what I like to do is just make sure it's open right now. Make sure your build is open so you know you can go up and down the stairs. And what we're gonna do is come out one more block right here, and we're gonna put another staircase like this. Now, if you do not care if your flooring and ceiling are the same color, if you don't care if they're the same color, then all you have to do is just come up this one more stair. But what I did was I came up another stair just so I can make my flooring and my ceiling a different color. So if you want to make your flooring and ceiling a different color, just literally come up one more staircase like this, boop, like that, and now you can make your flooring and your ceiling a different color. So now all we have to do is just clean up the inside so it looks nice when we're going up and down. So put a block here, We could go ahead and put some blocks right in here like that. Do not put a block there because our sticky piston is there. Just put a block right above this sticky piston like this. And then obviously we have to make sure we can actually fit down it going down it. So just make sure, you know, you put it at a right height so you can fit right down. Because if we have a block right here, then obviously we're not going to be able to go through it, you know. So just make sure you have enough room to go down the actual staircase. And then I usually come up one more like this. There we go. And then I go ahead and I put my flooring in. Now, you can choose whatever color flooring you want. I'm just going to go with a dark gray color. I don't know why I just like a dark gray color for my floorings like that. There we go. So let's put that in. And let's put this in. And now, like I said, your flooring and your ceiling can be a different color. So now if we add more ceiling blocks, like this. There we go. Now our ceiling is white. And our flooring for our secret place or whatever you're going to make it is gray. It's two different colors. Now we're going to put the button in for the top. So I usually like using a different color here as well from the outer rim of our actual door. So what I like to do is just use blue, or, you know, you can use red, or just different colors just to make it look nice. We're going to go ahead and put some blocks like this and some blocks like that. And our button's going to be going one away from the opening of our build. So right here, one away. So right here, we're going to go one away, and we're going to go ahead and put a button right here like this, and then we're going to swing on to the backhand side right here, and then where our button is going, we're going to put a block right above. You know, let me use yellow. Let me just use yellow because this is our input. We're going to put a block right above this sticky piston, and then we're going to come down below it like that, and we're going to go ahead and put 2 pieces of redstone dust right here. So 1, 2, and now if we click this button right here, boop, it should close. Beautiful. And if we click the button again, it should open up. So that is how you build my secret ceiling staircase. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe. Stay tuned with my newest videos. And obviously, you don't need this button right here anymore. That was just to test it out. All right, guys. Peace.